Good day! This micro-lecture series is adapted from the learning strands of the Alternative Learning System of the Department of Education. Hence, the Alternative Learning Equivalency and Accreditation Program is a project from DepEd. This module is titled as Science, Technology, and Society, Scientific and Critical Thinking Skills. Today, I am going to discuss the Lesson 2 of this module, titled as Science and Technology in Your Life. Can you imagine how your life would be if there were no electricity, transportation, healthcare, and communication? Because of the developments in science and technology, people have more comfortable lives. At the end of this lesson, you will learn to differentiate science from technology, relate science, technology, and society, give examples of recent developments in science and technology, and infer how science and technology can be used for the benefit of humanity. The computer was invented to make our tasks easier. The computer has many uses. For example, we can now calculate faster than calculators, look inside the human body, and detect diseases. Science is a systematized body of knowledge based on facts gathered through observation and experimentation, while scientists learn and discover new knowledge. This knowledge is then used by other people to create useful materials. Technology is applied science. The word technology comes from the Greek word technologia, which means systematic treatment of an art. Some of the famous scientists were Thomas Alva Edison, Michael Faraday, and Joseph Henry. Thomas Alva Edison invented the incandescent light, while Michael Faraday and Joseph Henry were among the first scientists to study electricity. Application of technology has its own positive and negative effects. For example, one positive effect of technology is that moving from one location to another quickly is made possible by cars. However, its corresponding negative effect is that gases emitted by cars and factories can pollute the air. Polluted air can cause many respiratory and heart diseases. Another example is the use of fertilizers. When seeds are planted, fertilizers are placed in the soil to provide nutrients for plants, while pesticides are sprayed on plants to ward off insects that may inhibit the growth and destroy these plants. However, if pesticides and fertilizers are not used properly, they might also cause damage or harm. Hence, when using technology, we should always be mindful of its effect towards the environment. During the early days, science and technology were separated from each other. Science was the domain of philosophers, while technology was the domain of tanners, millers, and silversmiths. In the 13th century, science and technology became linked with each other, thanks to Roger Bacon, an English philosopher. His emphasis on the importance of mathematics and experimentation laid the foundation of modern science and its practical application. As more scientific studies were done, science and technology became more closely related. In the 19th century, a lot of new gadgets were invented because of the explosion of scientific knowledge. Alexander Graham Bell was inspired to invent the telephone, while Guglielmo Marconi invented the telegraph. This lecture video is brought to you by Nanette D. Santos, Janiel Marie S. Abadilla, and Kate Cleve J. Villegas. School of Chemical, Biological, and Materials Engineering and Sciences, with Office for Social Orientation and Community Involvement Programs of Mapua University. Thank you for listening and have a happy day. This last slide will be followed by the learning activities.